Hey guys, Monks the Monkey here. Today I'm going to show you how to rescue survivors and the best strategies to rescuing survivors. So, you might think that rescuing survivors is a really simple task, but there's a lot to it. And more importantly, if you want to get the Guardian Angel banner and achievement, then you're going to have to save a lot of survivors. A lot of survivors. So survivors can be found in most missions. You of course don't find them on your storm shield. I don't think they appear in Eliminate and Collect. You can find them in Build the Radar, Ride the Lightning, of course Rescue the Survivors. I'm not sure about Repair the Shelter. Yeah, I'm not sure about Refuel or Deliver. I think they're in Deliver. But they're in most missions, except like Destroy the Encampments. They're not in there. Actually, they might be. First, I'm gonna go into a random mission, okay? And I'm gonna just show you every single strategy I use to rescue survivors and how you can maximize your survivor rescuing. Okay, I just spawned in, and as a professional survivor rescuer, I've already detected a survivor. So on your map, you see all these icons. Like you see a big giant battery. For other players, it's a green thing. This appears on the map. Yeah, it goes away. But right now, I just noticed the blue rhombus exclamation mark. That sometimes means that there's a survivor. It's either a survivor or it's like some target game. So you go into here, grab that, okay, and it said survivor shelter, last known location marked on map, and then you see a blue circle showing. Now there are some problems with this. It's not a perfect system, okay. It's pretty glitched and pretty scuffed system. So it's somewhere in that circle. My strategy normally, I walk around in a circle. There, I just saw it. I walk around the perimeter of the circle. Sometimes you have to defend it. Sometimes you just grab it. But whenever you get a survivor shelter like that, sometimes the circle will not appear. It's just like a glitch. The circle will just not appear. And if it does that, then you're pretty much screwed unless your map is not filled out. Then you will see the gray spot disappear, and you'll get to see where it would have been. That guy just saved one. Always run to a survivor because you don't know if your teammates are gonna save them or not. One problem with these survivor shelters and missions like this is as soon as you walk in there, the survivor spawns. It doesn't matter if it's across the entire map and it's surrounded by zombies, that means it can die. So if you have the map filled out, then there's a good chance that zombies are spawned there. So as soon as you hit that, I mean, you don't have to rush, but you probably want to rush. So yeah, just then, it spawned. The survivor did spawn somewhere, and based on the fact that nothing in the gray area changed, that means the survivor is somewhere in the discovered area. Most of the time, honestly, if that happens, just don't look for it. It's not worth it. This game is so glitched. But yeah, so you might be able to find it, because once it starts getting attacked, once the survivor starts getting attacked, the health bar will show up for everyone to see, okay? And the second, and probably, honestly, yeah, the second most important thing with rescuing survivors is that most of the challenges, you have to do it in successful missions. So do not just ignore the objective. You have to keep the objective in mind. In fact, probably better just focus on the objective so it counts. So normally, when I'm doing any mission, I will walk around the perimeter of the map in an attempt to just fill out the map, of course. But also, you can find survivors along the edge, normally in trucks, in these campsites, or just literally anywhere. Here we go. Found one of this guy. Okay, that was an easy one. You just pick him up. Sometimes that guy is really annoying and he makes you want to go grab a medkit. So this is a survivor radar. Okay, you can tell if you look at the left side of the screen, it tells you it's a survivor radar. So if you build this, so when you build this, basically fill it up with blue go. Yeah, I think even before you fill it with blue go, it'll show you like if there's any like really nearby survivors. But if you fill it with blue go, it'll do the entire map, right? And it'll tell you where any survivors are. I don't know if it does survivor shelters, but if you build this, it's honestly sometimes worth it. Sometimes, honestly, it's this game is so glitchy. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but it's worth it. I honestly never build it because I prefer to just find it on my own, and it's so tedious to build this piece of crap. But yeah, I'm just gonna show it off. Okay, so activate it. Get a little present thing. I don't think it detected any survivors, so you gotta go and grab blue go. 2 for the first stage, 3 for the last stage. So we got 2 now. Fill this. Yeah, honestly, it's sometimes worth it. Maybe if you do it earlier on. Oh wait, yeah, it detected a survivor. Okay, it's not appearing on my actual map, but it says there's one this way. Let me grab that for good measure. It says there's one here. Okay, yeah, it does show you survivors. It does show you survivor shelters. So I just hit that. Wait on my map because sometimes it'll appear for a second and disappear. Back this way. The survivor does not appear until you enter the shelter. So just because I passed that area doesn't mean the survivor would have been there. Also, animals will attack survivors. So just be wary of that. I did not mean to kill that pig. Okay, on my map I notice a blue exclamation mark near the bottom. Could be a survivor or it could be a target practice station. But we're gonna go find out. And if you look on your map, there's like some spots that, like, even though you've technically filled out your map, there's some gray spots and there's a slight chance a survivor might be there. Okay, I'm back at the radar. I'm gonna fill this. So, okay. So this this is why I stopped doing that, because it just confused me. But I think if it, yeah, okay, this that. I think if a survivor symbol appears in the center of your map, I think that means you got them all. Sometimes it will say you found all the survivors, but other times a survivor symbol will just appear in the center of the map. And I think that just means you got them all. I honestly could look at the wiki to confirm, but I'm pretty sure it means you got it all. So yeah, go to the center of the map, there's literally no survivor here. But if a symbol like this appears and it's not in the dead center of your map, then yeah, a survivor is there. Okay, so this is a encampment mission, and yeah, encampment mission still has the survivor shelters. So you might, oh never mind, that's not even a thing. Oh, shit. Look at this. I was so close to it, yet zombies had already spawned there because it was so close to spawn. That zombie, honestly, that survivor would have died. This is a survivor radar. Okay, since it's early in the game, I will... Okay, yeah, it detected one that is right here, so I would have probably found this either way, but you know, if it was somewhere hard to find, it would have helped me find it. And also, 3D audio is really great for this, because even though it's close enough for you to hear it, oh shoot, even though it's close enough for you to hear it, it doesn't appear on your map, so you might not know exactly where it is. Like I just heard it. Okay, it's on my map now. Yeah, like these things are so they're so tiny. It's just hard to tell. So yeah, you might. So I have it low because I don't want to have the game, whatever, the character speaking. But honestly, turn up your dialogue because it counts as dialogue. Okay. Okay, I just used that. Showed me one down there that he's about to get. Now, sometimes you can trust your teammates. Sometimes, honestly, he was probably just there by accident. But I'm gonna go there. I also know that there's probably one over here unless... Yeah. Okay, here's another thing. This here is what is it? An antenna tower. Okay, so honestly, for the first years I played this game, I didn't even know these like saved survivors. I didn't know how to build them. Like I tried, like I'd pick it up, be like, okay, but honestly now I was a moron. Literally, you grab that antenna, make sure there's no husks to break it down. And yeah, make sure there's no husks to break it down, because as soon as you finish this objective, this little side thing, the survivor will spawn right here. So if you want to be safe, build a house for the survivor. So build up, crank some 90s. I don't even think that was a 90, but it was cool. And then once you place it there, you'll be able to do that. And once you place the antenna, the survivor will spawn right underneath it. There's a glitch where you can't pick up the present, so honestly don't waste your time, don't try and pick that up. But yeah, you can get crap from that. Kill the pig, aren't I? Piggy, I'm sorry. Piggy, no! Piggy! 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 There we go. Okay, so yeah, my teammate somehow was here and never even picked it up. But yeah. So yeah, see, it just like randomly flash disappeared. Sometimes it will just disappear. So I know it's in here. Ran through it, didn't see it. I thought that tree was a survivor. I'm out of the circle because it's a really small circle. It's honestly not that hard to find. And it's right underneath me. And also, if you're a really forgetful person and you want to always remember to save survivors, just pin the survivor quest. Just pin it. It's like annoying to pin those quests because like if it replaces your legit quest, then I mean, it's not really a quest you can constantly work. I mean, yeah, you can constantly work at, but like it'll take you a long time to finish it. But you know, pin it. You remember, one day you'll beat it. Maybe in like a year or two you'll beat it. Also, I think there's a survivor in here. I think I searched the thing earlier, or maybe my teammate did. So yeah, if there's a bunch of zombies around, just kill the zombies if they're near the survivor or where the survivor could be. Just kill the zombies and make sure you look around to see if little thing of if their health bar appears. Sorry, it's so hard to freaking talk with this game so loud.
Get stuck! Out of my way, son!
Thank you, teammates. I can't dash. Okay, I'm gonna get the survivor before I die. Okay.
I was getting worried. I know it's a lot to ask. I really can't leave without it. It's somewhere nearby.
Check your map for the location of the
So here is Ned, the ex-Durburger worker. Durburger worker. Say that 10 times fast. Durburger worker. Durburger worker. Okay, the ex-Durburger worker who, for whatever reason, needs a medkit, even though I have these ultra powerful healing pads. Like, maybe if he wanted a family heirloom, or like he left, or his son is somewhere, but a medkit? What do you need a medkit for? He probably has some weird, I don't know, photos in there. I don't know, bro. Why do you need a medkit? I can heal you instantly with my left D-pad, my right D-pad. I can heal you in a second. You can eat this. It'll heal you more. Like, literally, why don't you just want to get saved? But yeah, he wants you to find his lost medkit. So, this guy, you don't have to worry. He is invincible now. So, zombies will attack him, but he will not take any damage. So, once you do that, once you talk to him, he will say, "Oh, thank you, I was getting worried. I know it's a lot to ask, but I really can't leave without it. It's somewhere nearby." Magnifying glass will appear on your map. You see the skull in the center? It's like left of the skull, left up a bit. It's a magnifying glass. Just go to it. Once you get to it, you'll enter this little section here. And once you enter the section, nothing will really happen. But once you get near the medkit, you'll get a little beep beep beep, and it'll point right to it. So like, if I were to enter over here, it wouldn't beep until I got like a bit closer to it. So collect that and then go back to Ned. Fucking Ned.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He'll give you some crap, but other than that, you saved him, so he counts as a survivor. Single survivor. Okay, so if you want to get a lot of survivors, your best bet is to do rescue the survivors, alright? Rescue the survivors. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go in solo and show what you can do. So one thing, if you're doing it with randoms or even your own friends, you gotta make sure that they don't just abandon survivors, because what will happen is they'll go next to a survivor, the survivor will spawn, and then they'll leave, and then the survivor will get killed by zombies. So gotta watch that. You might want to prioritize which survivor you want to save, because some survivors are invincible or are not being actively attacked, while some are. So you just gotta make sure you're aware of everything. So, me as a self-proclaimed professional survivor saver, sometimes I let them die by accident, but I've been focusing on saving them. So first, like, look, this is a firestorm. That's what I do in every mission. This is a firestorm, so use water weapons. I want to get a pet pig. This has nothing to do with survivors. I just want to get a pet pig. So first, you need to make sure you have 2 blue go at all time. In fact, if you're in a rescue the survivor mission, you might as well get 4. Because in these missions, there's a special type of survivor that is already knocked down when you find it. And you have to heal it using 2 blue go. So having 2 on hand all times is very good. It's not urgent or anything. I normally don't get these speed boost things, but You know, since it literally is a speed boost and it would help you do it faster, I'm gonna use it. So, for this mission to be a successful mission, to count as a successful mission, you need to save 6 survivors. And as soon as you save 9 survivors, the mission ends. So yeah, that's a knockdown survivor. This is a car survivor. Car survivors. So basically car survivors, for about a minute or so, they will get attacked from all angles. You can try placing traps. I've seen people place traps. You can do that if you want. It's honestly not worth it, because just shoot at them. Honestly, just shoot at them. Once the car breaks, they will run around, and I'm pretty sure they run around aimlessly. Like, the AI is just whack. Like, if they were actually smart, you'd know, just run in a straight direction. But no, look, he turns around. And this survivor has been attacked a bit. Where's his health? Okay, never mind, I'll show it later. But yeah. So once it ends, all the zombies that respawn during it will die. If a zombie spawns somewhere else, they will not die. And here's a knockdown survivor. So, because I was prepared, I'm able to just save it immediately. So, bing, bang, boom. And once you save it, it will get healed. This guy will fly away and they will get saved. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. So there's a survivor somewhere in this circle here. So let's kill any zombies just in case it gets close. Yeah, it was right here.
Thank you.
Medkit guy. So if it's a medkit guy, you honestly don't need to get worried about him. This is a van survivor. Here's a cool trick with van survivors. Literally, go over here. Okay, I might be taking a bit too long. Dang it. Come on. There we go. Do that. And you honestly, as soon as they break the van, you're good. Look, I'll even break it myself. The zombies will break it, they'll get confused. Sometimes they will get wise and break that. But honestly, there's not much they can do. Like, it would take them so long to break all of this, even if they did. And if you were to connect it to like that, then they literally can't do anything. So, yeah. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh, look at those 90s. And then, oh, the waterfall. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, you didn't see that. You didn't see that amazing waterfall. Here's another van survivor. I'm gonna go here. So honestly, you don't need to do this. You can just do it normally. I did it normally most of my career, but this is a pretty useful strategy. But normally, I will just shoot it like this. I place a turret here in a corner, and then if I had another one, I would place a turret here. Have one on both sides. Maybe shoot the side that the turret isn't able to get to. Yeah, place one there. And now all sides of this truck are contained. Contained, I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. And by the way, you can't shoot the truck. Shooting it does nothing. Here's another knockdown survivor, and I don't really gotta worry about him. There we go, he's saved. You don't have to, you don't have to look back.
Another saved life.
I don't know, they're shooting a bird. Okay, a bunch of dudes shooting a bird. So, I'm just gonna continue going around the perimeter, looking around. There's a guy down, there's a girl down here. Okay, so this is a wild survivor. Basically, it will spawn one wave of zombies, and as soon as all the zombies are dead, then you can save it. There's no time limit. So that one, you can go way fast on that one. And you might not even want to use a turret for that one, depending on how difficult it is. So right now I have one bonus survivor. Actually no, I think I'm mistaken. I think it's you have to save 15 for it to end, because it's I think it's 9 bonus to end the mission. And once you collect that 9th bonus, the mission will end.
Survivor in danger.
Okay. Yep. Up. Okay. Yeah, the survivor's getting f***ing raped over there. I don't know if I'll make it in time. I spawn near it. Might be able to. I spawn near it. I'm able to get it. Sometimes the survivor dies. No worries. As long as only like one dies, you should be able to finish the mission fast. And by the way, yeah, the faster you finish a mission, the more survivors you can save within a small amount of time. So you might want to just try and speedrun the mission. There, I was able to clutch that. Sometimes you're not able to. It's fine. Nothing. No use crying over spilled milk. Okay, see an antenna tower over there. Okay. So here's a medkit circle. Medkit somewhere in there, but can't focus on that. Got one of this. Okay, I'm in a pretty easy mission. This is like 30 levels under my power level, so I'm not really worrying that much. Grab that. I'll grab the medkit as well. Show off my 90s. Show off my waterfall. Don't mess up this time. Everyone's watching. Good enough. So basically, just fill out every single gray area of your map. This is a resource vein radar that'll show you where minerals are. Like a cave full of minerals, so it doesn't really help you save survivors. Okay, I was near here earlier, but it just didn't. I wasn't close enough. So right now I have my map like almost filled out, but not really, so just go to gray areas. That's where they will be, because there's over, I think there's almost 18 survivors in a rescue the survivors mission, so there's always going to be enough in theory. You might get unlucky, but I've never had that happen. I've always been able to finish missions since the update. Before, I wouldn't be able to. Shit. There we go. Oh, that was so clutch. That was so clutch. Like, it literally broke. So yeah, these ones are getting wise. Shit. Yeah, these ones are actually wise. So what you can do is connect it to like there. Bam. There's literally no. Where's the survivor? Oh, she's up there. She blended in with the thing, the freaking graphics. So right now I have 7 saved. My map is like almost filled out, but like I can kind of tell which areas are gray. And right now I'm just going up, seeing if I can find any signs of survivors. So basically, if you're in a mission with 4 people, you'll have been done like minutes ago. As long as everyone's working at it, you'll have been done by now because it's just one person walking around. These missions normally do not take this long. So yeah, Outlander is pretty nice for this because you can really just throw down the turrets. So even though I'm struggling to find the last survivor, I don't have to really worry that much because I already got enough. So I'll at least have added 1 to my, well, I guess the least is 6 for these missions, but no matter what I do, I can't lose. So this is a successful mission no matter what I do. The map. The map, the map, the map, the map, the map, the map, the map. Yep, that little gray spot is where the survivor was. So this is gonna be my last survivor. There is still more on the map to find. I might even try to look for more. And also, if the survivor is getting attacked, just like then, its health went down, you can heal it like that. That was a bad example because its health bar was gone, but if it was getting gangbanged, you could just heal it while it's doing that and give you extra time. Holy shit! What level are these dudes? So here's an example of something that might happen to you, or I'll just say will happen to you. The survivor will just stand there and will not do anything. You kill all the husks and it'll just stand there. It'll take a while. So I was going to show off something, but I guess you can just wait. But I was going to show off. Okay, if you rewind the footage, you will see there was a freaking mist monster here. There's a little purple shielder. The things that shield other husks but don't actually attack. So there was a shielder here, but the shielders don't attack. They just stand still. So what happens a lot of times is a shielder will just stay there. People will get confused, wait, get angry. And wait some more, get angrier, and then finally it'll come. Finally the survivor will say, "Wow, thanks." But what? Just literally, while you're waiting, break things, and look around, and you might be able to find the troll. So yeah, that's something that can happen, and you can literally just kill the troll.
Oh man, no one's gonna believe this.
Oh yeah, also sometimes this will happen. I have no clue how this happens, but if it happens, well, you got lucky. because it's just invincible.
Wait, so you probably finished the leave no one behind thing, right?
Yeah, I think I got that. That's like what the ones with stages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that done.
I'm almost done with most of them. Man. It takes forever. Even if you were to like get 1% a day, you'd still need 100 days. And that's
You might want to prioritize which You might want to prioritize which husk. You might want to prioritize which survivor you want to save, because some survivors are invincible or are not being.